Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm gonna go over Gala games because somebody on my Twitter page over here had wanted me to give my opinion on Gala games. So basically, for those that are new to my channel, Gala is in the gaming sector. So you have Sandbox, you have Mana, you have Gala. Those are probably the top gaming coins, and you have coins behind that like Alluvium, which be careful of Alluvium right now, guys. Let Alluvium suss itself out and give you a nice reaction off wherever it's gonna figure out where its bottom is. Massive selling in Alluvium, guys. Massive selling. All those people that were hyped up about it last year are now, escaping the bear side of it on the other side. Who is that? Don't know. Is it retail? Is it people that were staking their coins and it finally had a release and they got out, or is it some early investors? I don't know, but that's what the chart's telling me. Chart's just telling you right now to be a little bit careful. Also, too, maybe into the gaming sector, let you guys know there's a little bit of weakness in the gaming sector, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a sector that where you have other coins that are stronger. As an example, you have a Solana possibly, or maybe a Quant, or maybe a Matic, or maybe even an Elrond as an example. Well, what's the common theme between those coins? Those coins are in the cryptocurrency market. They're a little bit less risky. Why? Because they either have pretty low inflation or they have limited supply. So made a previous video about that. In this macro environment, you really want to balance yourself in such a way where you're getting your portfolio set up for a next wave run up, which I do believe is going to happen. Whether it's going to be a corrective bounce or it's going to be a wave run remains to be seen. I think there's a really good shot there's going to be another wave run up. That's just my take on it. I think it's going to be possible, guys. So been saying that. I put that on my Twitter page too, right here. You see that coming FOMO wave. I put it right there. You guys can screenshot that. I won't delete it. I don't delete my stuff. I'm okay with taking wrath from the other side. So with Gala, guys, it's just showing signs of weakness. And it's actually, in my opinion, it's an easy setup. It's an easy setup. Just realize, because the weakness that's in here at Gala right here, it's going to take a little bit more bullishness in the market, okay, for this to start popping off. Okay, just to let you guys know that. Don't expect it to come down and pop out of there. Could it? It could. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the gaming coins are going to really probably struggle a little bit longer than, say, a Solana or Ethereum or a Binance coin. As an example, you see they take off. They're going to struggle a little bit more. Just say, as an example, you want to be aware of that. So you want to structure your portfolio in such a way like that if you're doing it. Not financial advice, right? So I know that these coins have a higher probability of maybe running a little bit earlier. So I'm structuring my portfolio in such a way, like more with a Solana or more with a say Ethereum possibly, and go, okay, that's going to run a little bit more, and then then maybe I can have maybe a little bit of Sandbox or a little bit of Gala, and then flip it, once they run, and then flip a little bit more over into those coins. Okay, that's a little bit more. I don't want to say advanced, but a little bit more of a strategy. You want to have a strategy. You got to have a plan, guys. It's not going to go according to plan, but you have to have a plan and start setting up for your plan right now. And I think it is critical right now to be setting up for this plan, because if there is another wave run, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to miss a huge percentage of it, guys. A huge percentage, like 30, 40, even 50%. Imagine not buying Bitcoin until it's at 40K, right? 40K. It's like that's a 2x. They're gonna miss a 2x. If you can believe it, they're gonna miss a 2x. So with Gala, sorry, I went off on a tangent right there. So with Gala here, it's actually an easy structure. And one of the things you have a clue with Gala is this wave right here. Okay, you see that wave? That blast off. So it found a bottom here, and it came back around and it just blasted off. I mean, that is a blast off. So you have a nice blast off on Gala right there of, what is that? That's 20,000. That's a 200x. Wow. Wow. I didn't realize it was that much. That's pretty good, guys. 200x right there on that leg. That's the whole thing here, man. Let's see. So you see, here's your clue. You see this wave right here? It has the most momentum. This wave in the beginning has the most momentum. And Then you have a wave over here, right? It has less momentum. However, when you look at waves, right, the traditional way of looking at waves and using your RSI, the third wave is supposed to have the most momentum. But in this case, Gala doesn't do that. So that's your clue right here. Now that's done, the Gala is actually in a diagonal, because in diagonals, you can have a massive run on a first wave like so up, and it has the most momentum. And then what happens up here in this area, Gala finishes off the rest of the diagonal. Okay. So these are pretty, they're not common moves, but they do happen. And they're like this. Here's the wave, right? The wave one, it goes up dramatically and it comes back down into a second wave. It does a third wave and it comes back down into a fourth wave like so, and it does a fifth wave. So you have a shape like this. This is the shape that Gala is making. You see that shape? And that's the shape. So the wave one, boom, and it comes down 2, 3, and then where's Gala at right now? It's in its 4. And the perfect spot to be checking Gala out, let you guys know where they like to come to, on top of wave one. On top of wave one, you go like this. It's going to head right on top of wave one. You see, come right over here, and you put your line over there, and that's where Gala is going to go. And this could be for Gala, just to let you guys know, it could be a dynamic wave. So the reason I'm not putting it there is because more than likely Gala is coming right outside this trend line, and it's going to pop back in there. Okay, so what I would do, this trend line like so. You have a touch there, this touch, and it's touching there, and it came outside this trend line, okay? So here's what I would do. You don't even need any trading experience, really anything here with Gala, okay? So it's going to come down, and it's going to go on top of wave one, more than likely, okay? So you're going to have a wave down here in the RSI. Here's a third wave. You see how deep this has already come? So it's setting itself up, and it's done. How much of a percentage drop has this done? From wick to down here. So let's see. Oh, 95%. You see that? Yeah, 95%. It's definitely time to start checking out, going long on Gala, especially with the RSI down here. You know, this is not the time to short Gala, guys. Don't short Gala right now. This thing could just, be down here and you're shorting and boom, it goes up like that. And you have a smoke show and lose your money. That could happen with an asset like this. Even though they're raising interest rates, I'd be careful shorting an asset like this right now, guys. So here's the thing is that this fifth wave, it could be dynamic. It could be. The reason I say that is it's coming outside this trend line. It's kind of like a throw under. And if you see come down in here and rest in this area, it might come back up to the trend line and touch. It'll come back up, might touch, and then boom, it'll go off like that. So you don't even need to just put this stuff on here. Just look at it like this. You'll be down here a little bit, and then Gala might come back up and then come back on that trend line, and boom, it'll start going up like that. So kind of like, where's an example? Kind of like this right here, down here, up a little bit and then back down, and it'll take off. And you can see, here's another example of that again. You see that wick? Yeah, I told you guys, man, you got to double check your wicks. These Elliott wave traders always follow the rules. They're like, oh, that wick, the wick, it broke it, Greg. So, it's bearish. You can't do anything with it. Look what happened next. You missed a 200x. So that's what I would do with Gala. It's going to come right on top of this wave, guys. So what is that? 0.034 in this area right here. And it's probably going to hang out a little bit and see, like, go back up just like that, guys. And then it's going to, boom, pass up and go out of there. So here's the structure. Here's the structure it's going to do. I'll show you like this. It's doing a diagonal, okay? 1, 2, this will be the 3. Here's the 4, and it's going to do a 5, just like so. And the RSI down here will be like this. It might, it might not break the third wave, okay? It might not break the third wave. It's going to be hard to say. But now here's the thing too, guys. When you get into a coin like this, right, you got to have the strategy too. You got to have an exit strategy. Don't get caught up into the hype. So you're going to see Gala like so, right? And then you're going to see bearish divergence down here. So you're going to want to exit, because these moves like this, right? It's going to come up here and it's going to go boom, just like that. Where's it going to come back down to? You guys want to take a look at diagonals, right? This is a diagonal type move. Anytime these moves end, they're always abrupt. corrections. You want to make sure you escape it. You want to escape this right here, okay? You don't want to be up here and being in this right here, because it's going to be like falling off a building. It's just going to go blah, all the way down, just like this. You might stop here a little bit and do a correction, get people hyped up again, and then it's going to go back down like that. So Gala, just as an example, you know, Gala did a 95% drop, right? Well, Gala is going to go up here again, and it's going to do, you know, the same amount of drop. It's going to do the same amount of drop, and then Gala's sequence will be like this, right? So this whole thing will be the wave one, and then it'll be in the second wave over here, okay? Don't pay attention to this area. Don't pay any attention. I'm just putting those over there as an example, and it'll be over in this area, right? So then look at Gala right here. So people are like, oh, Gala is no good. It's no good, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just gone sideways for like 3 years, and, you know, it's no good. That's what's going to happen in the cryptocurrency market, guys. Right there. They'll be looking at that, and they won't know what's going on. But you can make a ton of money in this thing. I mean, obviously, you could have in the past, and your opportunity's probably coming up. Just be a little bit patient with it right now, guys. All right, if you made all the way to the end of my video, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.